What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from sneakerfiles.com, recapping the news. And before I give you a quick rundown, like always, greatly appreciate a thumbs up. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe by hitting the red button below. Now, for some of the highlights, we have a first look at the Union Air Jordan 4 collaboration, as well as release info. And I'm also going to talk about a rumor that's going around that this pair is fake. Just a heads up, it's not. We also have a lot of release date changes, as well as a few shoes that actually have release dates now. Details on another new Air Jordan 1 High OG for 2021, and more from Jordan Brand. Also in this video is a solid lineup from Nike, one thing from Reebok, and one thing from ASICS. And now, without wasting too much more of your time, let's jump into the news. Alright, so this is more of a heads up, and it's on the Reebok Question Mid Iverson Classic. Now, I believe I talked about the shoe in a previous video, and at that time it wasn't known if a release was going to happen. And for those that are interested in the shoes, good news for you that they are planning on releasing. Now, a few international Reebok sites have already dropped the shoes, so you can expect more retailers to have them soon. More than likely, it'll be within maybe the next couple weeks, and currently a retail price is unknown. Ronnie Fieg has a new ASICS Gel Lyte 3 pack releasing, and it's known as Tokyo Trio. Now, one of the colorways part of the pack is a reworked version of the 252 pair that released in 2007. They're actually nicknamed the 252.1. The second pair is known as Super Gold, and the color theme is inspired by the now postponed Tokyo Olympics. The last pair is known as Yoshino Rose, and it's believed that the inspiration is from the cherry blossom. For those that are interested in purchasing one or multiple pairs from the pack, they will release exclusively at kith.com, as well as their Tokyo location, Hirschleifer and Selfridges, on July 27th. Retail price will be $180 each. Coming soon is a new Nike Air Foamposite 1. This pair doesn't have a nickname as of yet, but it comes dressed in a black, Team Royal, and Team Orange colorway. So, going over the pair, it features black on the Foamposite shell, while leather lands on the eye stay and ankle. We have stripes down the pull tabs, and then on the outsole, it's a gradient royal to orange with a translucent tint, and those same two colors are also seen running down the tongue. I feel like we've seen this shoe before, or something close to it. I can't remember which pair it is that this shoe reminds me of, but in my opinion, if Nike wants to see the Foamposite do better, they need to start bringing out some better releases. This isn't the worst pair we've seen as of late, but this definitely isn't something I would go after. However, don't let me sway you in one way or another, and if you do like them, they are expected to release either later this summer or fall 2020, and the retail price will be $230. Nike has announced the release date for two upcoming LeBron 17 releases. One is known as Graffiti Cold Blue, while the other is known as Graffiti Fire Red. So, for the Graffiti Cold Blue, that pair is inspired by the LeBron 4 PE that was worn by LeBron James during the 2007 NBA All-Star Game in Las Vegas. Now, the Fire Red is a new colorway, but it uses the graffiti print that we've seen on the LeBron 4. Now, if anyone's interested in one or the other, they're going to release on July 28th at select retailers, one of them being Sneakers, and the retail price will be $225 each. LeBron James was spotted wearing his next signature shoe, the LeBron 18, while his stay in Orlando. After that, a lot of people were talking about the shoes, and then Nike put out an article titled What to Know About the LeBron 18. Now, there is another colorway that leaked. There's also a sketch here that I will include that comes in a Lakers theme. So, reading from their article, I'm not going to read everything. The shoe's design finds James in a specific time and place in his career. Late into his 17th season, he needs the cushioning setup to support the unique blend of power and speed. Fittingly, the 18 comes in an inspired configuration. It's effectively split down the middle from forefoot to heel. According to LeBron footwear designer Jason Petrie, the shoe's cushioning distinction is both technical and symbolic. The 18 comes with a new cushioning arrangement. An Air Max unit in the heel is augmented by a full-length Zoom Air bag. The two are integrated with one another, the Zoom airbag extending into the heel cavity and replacing what was previously foam. The shoe is visually divided into two halves with details connoting speed in the forefoot and muscle in the heel. The LeBron line has long been a canvas for innovative knit constructions within Nike basketball footwear. For the 18, the upper follows a special recipe. There is the raised dimensions from the 15's Battle Knit, the high-intensity yarns from the 16, and the TPU yarns that compose the 17's exoskeleton. The result is a new knit combination that's lightweight and durable, fit to withstand the forces generated by James. Also new to the 18 is a translation of Max Air on the upper, replacing the tongue foam with non-pressurized air pockets. Its subtle reframing of material use, an experiment in sensation and comfort, and its opportunity to flash pops of color through socks. A focus on improved ride and more efficient movement works its way into the traction through generative design, a computational method used in the Nike Sport Research Lab. The forefoot is divided into quadrants with thin siping, broadening as you move toward the heel for a stricter grid warp, at which point the traction softens. The transition allows each area of the foot to benefit from their appropriate traction properties. No space is wasted. For those that don't care about the technology and are more focused on the look of the shoe, my apologies. I know there are some people that do enjoy to learn about the new tech, so wanted to give a rundown on that. And for the release details, we don't have a specific date, but they are going to start releasing sometime in September. We don't know which will be the first colorway yet, but the retail price will be $200. Let me know your thoughts on the LeBron 18 in the comment section below. During 2021, we will see the return of the clot Nike Air Max 1 Kiss of Death. However, that won't be the only pair releasing between Clot and Nike. They're actually going to release 2 additional colorways of the Air Max 1. Now, the images used is just a Photoshop. We don't actually know how they're going to look. However, one will come dressed in Rocky Tan, Sport Red, and Medium Brown. The second features a Solar Red, University Red, and Cool Gray colorway. Now, the two are expected to feature Hyperfuse material as well as speckled midsoles. And of course, you can expect Nike and Clot branding throughout. We don't have a specific release date for the two, but they are expected to debut spring 2021, and the retail price will be $130 each. Onto Jordan Brand, and we have released information for Jason Tatum's Air Jordan 34 Zoo PE. This pair will first release exclusively at Concepts Online and at Concepts Boston on July 29th. A wider release will take place on July 31st. Retail price will be $195. This pair and Zion's pair will 100% sell out. Another pair I wish had a wider release is Rui Hachimura's, but still no information if a wider release will take place. We now have a release date for the Air Jordan 1 High OG Co.JP Tokyo in metallic silver. This pair is also called Japan, and prior to this video we had a placeholder date for August 1st. Even before that, they were rumored to release on July 25th. However, the shoes did pop up on sneakers, and the release date is August 7th. Retail price will be $170. Now, the pair that's releasing across the globe, that will come with a white box and silver detailing. And then there's a version that is releasing in Japan, and it's limited to 2,020 pairs, and that will actually come with the suitcase. Official images has arrived of the Air Jordan 1 High OG Satin Snake. Now, Nike is calling them Satin Red, so it really doesn't matter. Satin Snake has been the nickname we've been calling them for some time now, but with these official images, I have the size range available. I know some of you may already know this, but for those that don't know, this is a women's exclusive release, and it won't be available in extended sizing. So it starts out at a women's size 5, which is a men's size 3.5, and it goes up to a women's size 12, which is a men's 10.5. They're also releasing in preschool and toddler sizing. Preschool will cost $80 and toddler sizing will retail at $60. Now, for those that are interested in grabbing them, They release on August 6th, and the retail price will be $170. Easily our best look yet at the Air Jordan 1 High OG Dark Mocha. Now, more than likely, this will be the last time I showcase this shoe. I feel like I've been showcasing it way too much, and there isn't any new information to go along with it, just new images. Of course, if a release date changes, anything like that, I'll make sure to throw that in an upcoming video, but as of now, they're scheduled to release on November 21st, and the retail price will be $170. Let me know in the comment section below if you plan on picking this pair up. For me, 100% yes. We have a rumored release date for the upcoming Air Jordan 6 Smoke Gray. Going over the pair, it features a black light smoke gray cell and chrome colorway. Highlighting this pair is transparent TPU on the panels and pull tab. It also comes with black suede across the toe and heel, and it features inspirational messages printed on the sock liner like "Be kind, embrace uniqueness, and spread love." Now, the release date is currently scheduled for September 24th. This has yet to be confirmed, and like you guys know, it's very possible the release date could be pushed back, and the retail price will be $190. Now, even though this is a women's release, it isn't known if they'll be available in extended women's sizing, but as soon as I get that information, I'll make sure to let you guys know. Images also recently leaked of the Air Jordan 1 High Zoom Court Purple. Prior to this, we had a Photoshop, and the pair comes dressed in a black Court Purple, Hot Punch, and Green Glow colorway. Now, although it's not confirmed that this pair is part of Nike's Space Hippie collection, the outsole of the shoe, which also features Hot Punch, appears to be inspired by Space Hippie releases. Probably in the next several months, we'll learn for sure if this is part of an upcoming Space Hippie collection. And they also feature black suede throughout. We have leather on the swoosh, green glow on the exposed foam, and purple on the wings. Finishing this pair off is a white midsole. Honestly, these are a lot better than I expected, and for those that are interested in picking them up, we don't have a set release date, but they are expected to release this fall, and the retail price will be $175. I'm sure everybody won't be surprised by this news, but the Air Jordan 14 Hyper Royal, the release date has been pushed back. Now, other than the Photoshop and the images that Nike has put out, we haven't seen any other images. Hopefully that changes soon. This is a pair I 100% plan on picking up, and originally this pair was scheduled to release on September 5th. However, the new release date is September 19th. Retail price will be $190. We have a potential release date for the Air Jordan 7 Flint. And before I go any further, the images used is the original release that dropped back in April of 2006. So this pair is scheduled to return just like the original release in 2021. And as of now, it has a placeholder date for May 1st. More than likely, the release date is going to change. What we can take away from this is that more than likely the release is going to either take place in late April or during May. We still got a lot of time to go. We still have to see a first look. And I almost forgot to mention the retail price will be $190. We have some details on an upcoming Air Jordan 1 High OG that will release during spring 2021. Now, the image used is a Photoshop. Shout out to Z Sneakerhead Z, and this information comes from Soul Heat on Feet. So, next year we will see an Air Jordan 1 High OG released in black, white, and light smoke gray. Currently, I'm not sure how this pair is actually going to look. I'm trying to get confirmation on exactly how this pair will look, but from the color description, more than likely it's going to feature mostly black, then white, and then light smoke gray. Unfortunately, I can't be more help to you guys as of yet, but like I mentioned, spring 2021 is when they're expected to release, so it could be as early as January or as late as March or April, and the retail price will be $170. Well, we have a first look at the Union Air Jordan 4 collaboration. You know, this is really hard for me because, as you guys know, I don't like to put my opinion on shoes into these videos, but I will say this, I am extremely let down. I'll give them credit because the inspiration that went behind the shoes is actually cool. But there's a reason why that sketches and early samples, they don't release to the public. And this is obviously the reason why. Now, I'm sure there's some people that do like them, so don't let me ruin that for you. And 100%, this shoe is selling out. Now, as for the inspiration, they hinted about it on their Twitter, and it comes from Tinker Hatfield's original sketch of the Air Jordan 4. As everybody knows, Nike decided to release something not totally different, but different enough. Now, if we're comparing it, the wing eyelet on the side, that is transparent. It appears to also use Durabuck, but I can't tell if it features a zebra pattern. I know on the original sketch, which I'll include in this video, it has zebra embossed Durabuck. Other than that, the overall shape of the shoe is on point to the sketch. And we also have mesh across the toe, tongue, and ankle. Since they were trying to replicate the original sketch of the Air Jordan 4, I feel that they did a solid job on that. Also, they do come with the special box. I'll make sure to include a few images of that as well. And before I get into the release details, there was something that I wanted to address. So I'm seeing a lot of Twitter accounts and IG pages saying that this is fake. This is not the actual release. And no disrespect to any of them, but they are wrong. So this is actually what's releasing. There's two colorways. One will be an exclusive to Union, while one will be available at select retailers. But going back to the whole fake thing, for one, Upcycle Sneaks, who released these images, he is 100% authentic. I don't think he sells shoes. At least I haven't seen him selling anything. But he does have a direct plug from Nike. Now, instead of saying this shoe is fake and maybe that it's going to be another release, maybe they're trying to say that, hey, this isn't the Union, but this is an actual upcoming Air Jordan 4. They would also be wrong with that as well, because clearly you could see there is a hang tag that reads Union. Also, on the box label, the style code matches up, as well as the colorway. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. And the pair you're seeing right now, that is going to be the worldwide release. I don't know how available it'll be, but there will definitely be more pairs than the Union exclusive. As of now, the release date is scheduled for August 15th. Very possible that the release date could be pushed back. And the retail price will be $250. Now, I think out of all the comments I've seen, maybe 3 people like the shoes. So I want to ask you guys, what's your thoughts on the Union Air Jordan 4 collaboration? Like I mentioned earlier, I can appreciate the inspiration, what they were trying to go after here, but I'm just not a fan of it. The overall shape doesn't look right to me. The mesh looks off. It almost reminds me of those FUBU Air Jordan 4s you would see in Walmart. And then with all the mesh, it kind of reminds me of those dad Velcro shoes. I don't know, that's just my opinion. Again, I apologize if you like the shoes. Don't let me change your mind, because regardless of my opinion, they are going to sell out. And that recaps the news. Like always, we post it first on sneakerfiles.com, and then we take it to YouTube. Now, I know this video is going to go out after the Off-White Air Jordan 4 releases, but hopefully some of you guys actually were able to get a pair. More than likely, I'll still be up when they drop, so I'll let you guys know in the comments if I hit. I was lucky enough to grab a pair of the Air Jordan 12 University Gold on sneakers, which was weird to me that I actually got them. Also, just a heads up, either in the next video or the one after that, I'm going to announce the giveaway details. I know I've been talking about it for a little bit now, so I want to keep you guys in the loop of that. I won't have a dedicated video for the giveaway, but it'll be a news video mashed up, and I'll give all the info in that video. Also, I'll have giveaway in the title. Also, if you got some time and haven't done so already, greatly appreciate a thumbs up. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe by hitting the red button below. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Again, thanks for watching. Stay tuned to sneakerfiles.com. And if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.